Culture shock. No matter where you're from, when you go to a new country, you're gonna expect some new things, see some different things. But the amount of culture shock that I've experienced in Korea is crazy. The culture shock in Korea is really special. I mean, every country has it, but Korea, it's very special. Hello, my name is Ade. I live in Korea for over a decade, and I am a victim of culture shock. There was a very cool, interesting TikTok video that I wanted to share with you guys about a woman, a girl, who experienced some culture shock living in Korea.
K-pop idol is standing next to you in the subway. You wouldn't notice because
But what was the biggest culture shock in Korea?
I think in the Seoul subway, everyone's just on their phone. Old people.
That is true. Listen, when you are on the subway, by the way, the Korean subway system, transportation system, pristine. It's one of the best in the world. Like, I can make a whole nother video series of how amazing the public transportation system is here, especially compared back to Toronto, Canada, TTC, I see you. But everybody's on their phone. Like, when I mean glued, I mean super glued to their phone. Old people, young people, middle-aged people. The old people, they can sometimes be the worst because they're tech savvy, but they're not 100% tech savvy. So what they do is sometimes they'll be watching their video. They don't have any headphones. They just blast the volume. So whatever video they're watching or whatever trot music video or music they're listening to, now you're listening to it. The whole subway's listening to it.
Young people watching series, also running down the stairs, watching the series, not even looking at the stairs.
This is so true. This is so true. I guess it's like, listen, man, when people are walking in Korea, they're still glued to their phones. Korea, they can be a bit, sometimes it can be a very cell phone zombie heavy at times. So people are just glued to their phones. And on the elevator, on the escalator, and you're sometimes running for the transfer train, it's terrible, man.
That's crazy. Like, you're not aware of the surroundings at all. Everyone's on earphones. So like, if your favorite K-pop idol is standing next to you in the subway, you wouldn't notice because you would just be on your phone.
Wait.
And this is why that statement is so true, is because let me tell you something about my experience on the subway. The concept of space in Korea is so different than what I'm used to back home. And again, I understand it why, because Korea's population is, I think, like way bigger than Canada's, and the size is so small. So the concept of space is different. So when I'm on the subway, I don't sit. I don't want to sit on the subway. I don't want to play the nunchi game with the ajumas. I ain't try to elbow tussle with anybody to try to, get a seat. I just want preferential standing. I just want to stand by myself and do what I got to do. And when I'm standing, sometimes by myself, all the seats are kind of taken sometimes, but it's still kind of empty. Still get that one dude that just all up in my grill, like standing right here. And I'm just looking at them but they don't even see me because they're just on their phone, but it's so uncomfortable because they're like, then I gotta move sideways. I got big shoulders, so I gotta move sideways to kind of create space and then kind of shift back a little bit. But when I move back to my original position, right back in my man. So yeah, your favorite K-pop idol, whoever it is, can be right here in your grill, and you wouldn't even know because you're just on your cell phone.
Isn't it like all other countries are same?
No. Here's one thing you gotta understand about Korea. Korea is the most monoculture country in the world. So 95% of the population is Korean. So you got to understand that whatever is happening, it's always intense because Koreans tend to be more uniform, more united in how they think and how they do things. So whatever happens is intense. Dating is intense. Working is intense. Driving, don't drive in Korea. Driving is intense. Everything is just more intense in Korea just because of the way the culture is.
Well, based on my experience in Germany, a lot more people are reading books or listening to music and watching The View, but they're not glued to their phones per se. Rush hour also sucks. You're standing there, you think that, okay, the train is full. The next station, 10 people come in and just push in, And then, okay, now you have less space and you think the train is full, but no, on the next stop, 10 more people come and you're even more squeezed. And it goes on for the next 10 stations. So
This is true too. I don't take the subway. I take the subway almost every day to work. But in the summertime, I have a set schedule for my Korean classes, and I gotta go in the morning during rush hour. It's terrible. It's exactly what she's talking about. You would think there's no more space, and the linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys is coming on, moving everybody. Like they're not gonna wait for the next subway. They're pushing. And when I mean pushing, I mean physically pushing. Like you cannot control yourself. And it's very, very, oh man, it's terrible.
Was it a green line?
it was the green line, yeah.
That's really the reason that I quit my job.
Oh, and still, even then, people are still watching their series.
That's crazy.
Not fun.
Okay, one more to the world.
Donkasu, Korean donkasu. Cable final.
I don't do Korean donkasu. I don't do it. Can't do it. No pork on my fork. The fish donkasu, I heard there's a fish donkasu, but I haven't been there yet. Culture shock. Probably the biggest culture shock I've experienced in Korea was at the gym. And I mean, like, this was like, even now when I still see it, I'm still shocked. Go to the gym, in the locker room, like naked guys, like no one wants to see that, but that's every country, every gym. You know, you can't help it. Like, but no one wants to see it, but you gotta do what you gotta do, no problem. However, coming out the shower, using the public hair dryer, and to drying your, drying your private parts with the hair dryer. Come on, man, we gotta do better. When I seen that, I was like, and here's how I knew it was normal. Everybody else wasn't shocked. That's how I knew it was normal. Everyone else was just chilling. Me, I'm freaking out. One, I would never use a hair dryer in a public. I don't really need a hair dryer, for one. Two, I'm not trying to breathe in your balls air. You're trying to spread the balls air up in the atmosphere. You know, Korea's already small. The locker room's already small. I ain't trying to breathe in the balls air, bro. That's crazy. So like when that happened, as soon as I hear that, I'm like, I'm out. I gotta protect my nostrils. I was out. And I see it all the time. So whatever I go to the gym now. For one, I never shower at the gym. I shower at home. I only go inside the locker when it's wintertime. When it's wintertime, I have a huge jacket. I just throw my jacket in and then I leave. Now weather's warm. I just go with whatever I'm working out with. So I don't gotta go in the locker room. It's that serious. And another culture shock. Korean guys, we gotta do better. The washroom, for one, the blue soap. You can release how many studies you want to release. I ain't using that contaminated blue soap. Just give me the foam soap. Give me the pump. Let me. I don't want to do the communal soap. Two, I was talking about this with my Korean friend the other day, and he brought it up. Not even me. He brought it up. Korean dudes don't wash their hands coming out of the washroom. Is it everybody? No, but it's a significant amount. These guys do not wash their hands. They'll take a number one and bolt out. I'm not even okay with that, but I'm like, whatever. But the guys that are emptying out your bowels, and then no washing of the hands, just straight back into society. You just want to enter right back into society without a little soap and water, just right back in. Jesus, I love Korea. I could deal with these small little problems all day compared to back home. But man, when I see these things, it's just like, wow. But yeah, that's culture shock. I can make a whole nother video on culture shock. If you want me to make another video about culture shock, let me know in the comments. Let me know what kind of culture shock you experienced in Korea or any other country. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye for now.